This is just an introduction to the class to look around so you can see it visually. But I need you to also read the orientation, which is right here, okay? And take this orientation quiz. This stuff comes really fast, okay? We have only like about a week or less to do it, but it's super, super simple and you must do it. It's how I have to take attendance. So you do all of these little things. Do this now. All it says is, hey, do this now. Vorstellungen means introduction. So it's just a discussion board in English. You write a little bio about yourself. Orientation, you just read it, click on it. I think, yeah, click on it. And then orientation quiz, take that. And then there's a very small assignment in VHL. Talk about VHL in a bit, but these things must be done. They're used for taking attendance, and the way they do it online is you have to complete an academic activity that the professor chooses. And what I've chosen for you is to write a short bio, do a small exercise, take a very easy quiz. This will take you probably no more than 20 minutes. So please, please, please do it. Otherwise, you're going to be dropped. And I don't want to do that. And you don't want to be dropped. So just please do these things. Why am I repeating myself? Because so many students tell me, oh, well, I didn't know. I'm telling you right here, you cannot delay this or you're going to get behind in the course and you have to be dropped because it's the state law. All right. That's my spiel. The rest of it, you just follow down here. It's the same each time. So Vimeo is like YouTube, and I've recorded some videos on the harder aspects of German grammar for you there. And I realize this says 5A, so if you're in German 1, it's going to say 1A. It doesn't really matter. They all say the same thing inside. So I'll click on it, you see. So you learn and you show and you discuss. Okay, so read, learn, show, discuss. So you read it and you learn by reading the book. We do have a book, I'll show you that. And you show by doing the homework, and then you have a discussion board, and then you have to take a test. Okay, so let me go back on this. It's very straightforward. It's the same every single time. So 5A or 1A, whichever class you're in. Read half the chapter, do the practice exercises, do the discussion board and the homework, and then take a test. Okay, and it all says that. After 5A or 1A, you don't have a test. There's one per chapter. Okay, so here's the test. And you see, I tried to put them a week apart. So August 27th, you have these two, 5A, and then a week later you have 5B, and then a week later you have the test, okay? And then I tried, but it never works out perfectly, to give you a week between each chapter. So you see here again, Vimeo, lesson 6 or lesson 2, whatever it is, A, B, test, okay? Same thing, A, B, test. Vimeo, A, B, and then the final. It's not any harder than the rest of the test, so you don't really need to panic about that. So go through here, follow down the list, and it's really straightforward. Now let's take a look at vhlcentral.com. Well, let's first go. Well, let's look at vhlcentral.com, okay? It'll be here in a minute. So we are in German, so here. Your course is a fall course, so let's just say it's 11:20, okay? And the best way to see your assignments in VHL is to go to the calendar. Well, let me show you as a student. But first, how do you get here? This VHL Central. Type this VHL Central as one word .com. Okay, and then you pick Eastern Florida. I'll show you something else in a minute. Here, when I show you as a student, blah blah, right? Either agree, and if you don't agree, then, well, you can't do the course, right? And then you need to enroll in a course. It's really simple. You need to put your school in. So if you don't have the school yet, and make sure you put Cocoa, cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. Make sure you put in Cocoa, or you won't find us. Okay, and then it's just this one, Zachmal 3rd edition. Okay. This Portales is Spanish. I don't want that. And you see, here's my courses. So here's German 2 online, German 1 online. And look here, it says fall. This one is the summer. So don't try to enroll in a course that's not yours. This is 1121, German 2. This one's 1120, German 1. So pick your course. I realize you can't pick it now because I don't want students entering the course and starting it early. I'm doing this in May of 2023. So there's still several months before this course starts. And it's not ready, obviously, until the course starts. So when the course starts, which is probably when you're listening to this, you just click the radio button here and it will put you in whichever one you need to be in, okay? And then once you're in, let me go back. That's enroll in a course. Okay, make sure you enroll right away today. Heute. Okay, today. Enroll today. You don't have to buy anything. Like, let's say you're waiting for financial aid, blah blah, whatever your deal is. It doesn't matter. You need to join the course because then once you join it, send me an email if you need. And ask for a grace period. And I can give you 2 weeks free while you wait for your materials. Don't delay. If you turn in something late, it will be marked 0. So be sure to enroll in the course. I'll give you that 2-week access while you get your materials. Yeah. And then once you get your materials, you redeem a code. And then it's good for, I think, a year, 2 years, something like that. So it's good for a while. Anyway, so let's go take a look inside the course, okay? And this one is yours, I believe. August 27th, August 20th. So you have one tiny little, this is what I was talking about. Let's do August 20th. It's super simple, but you can't do it unless you join the course and get your grace period or buy the materials, okay? So that's why that's due early. I need you to have your materials because as you see, or will see, I don't have a lot of deadlines. It's an online course, so I want to give you the maximum amount of freedom, but we still need deadlines for each half chapter, 1A, 1B, the test, etc. So I've set that up for you to try to keep you on pace. But if you start to get behind, oh my goodness, German is a harsh mistress. You need to know, for example, the gender of a noun, like table. Is it masculine? Is it feminine? Is it neuter? So there's a lot of memorization that needs to go on. And before you can even write a sentence, you need to know what a subject is, a verb, and how to conjugate a verb, and then what a direct object is, an indirect object, etc. So don't get behind. Let's just look at this little exercise. Don't go here. Go to calendar. It's much easier, okay? And here's the calendar. So here's your first homework. Click on it. And what's it say? You got to put the word, type the word üben below. Okay, so you put in the word üben there. That is all it is. So when you tell me something like, oh, I didn't have time. Oh, come on. It takes a second to do this. So then you submit it. That's all. It proves you have your materials and we're done. Okay, let's go back to the calendar. And then you have your big assignments. 8 hours and 46 minutes. Yes, it takes that long. And why? You think, oh, this guy crazy. Look, you have to do class time, right? And that would have been 3 or 4 hours. What is this? 13. I think it's 4 hours. This will be 4 hours a week. So just the class time would be 8 hours, okay? And then you have homework and practice. So actually, you have less time here than it would be that if you took a class in person. So yes, it's going to take some effort on your part. There are 28 homework assignments. I do not recommend starting with that. I recommend this practice. Now, before we get too far along, we'll just take a peek at it. Okay? And you're going to look at this and go, oh my God, I can't do anything. Of course you can't, because you need to read the book first, okay? And then once you do, you can do these. These don't count for anything, but that's your practice. If you don't practice, you're going to have a hard time with the homework. And if you have a hard time with the homework, you're going to have an even harder time with the test. So go through and do as many of these as you need. And for most of us, we're going to need all of them. So there, that's that. Let's go back to the calendar. That's the practice. And then you got 28 homework assignments. You just click on it and do your homework, okay? And go down the list here. All right, and here's a hint. This up here links to what? The page numbers of your book, okay? So I'm going to open the book here. Maybe it doesn't want to open. I'll show you in a minute. Another way. All right, so you need your book. All right, I know it's gonna be mean to me, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. All right, let's go back to the calendar. So that's all you have to do. Follow through here, right? And look, this is August. And let's go to September. Okay. This is depends if you're in German 1. This is 1B. If you're in German 2, this is 5B. Okay, 28 more homework, another 9 hours. And then you have a test. It says 30 minutes. I'm giving you an hour. And then you get to, after you take the test, I grade it sometime this week. And you can rest this week. And then not this week. Okay? You get a week here. And then you've got another 7 hours of homework and practice. Okay? And then again. And then you get a week of rest. Okay? And you just see that's all it involves. Okay? Follow through here. All right, so that's how the course works. Some particular rules you need to know. No late work, period. You need to do the work on time. German class. Germans are on time. Germans do not do anything ever late. Their saying is it's better to be 15 minutes early than 1 minute late. So do not turn in anything late. And when I say that, these things expire at 11:59 p.m. So if you go 11:59.01, it will be late and you won't get credit. And then you'll probably want to complain to me. I'm sorry. That's it. You have the entire week to work on it. I know because I've been doing this since Taft was president. Did you know he was the largest president? Anyway, I have been doing this forever, okay? And what I see is certain students, not the majority, most of you will pace yourselves and do the work and be just fine. There'll be like 5 in a class of 25 who will wait until Sunday to start this and then not finish and then go over with the test, get a 0 on the test, and then call the department chair and tell what a horrible person I am because I won't give you credit. Listen, I've given you time to do it. The fact that you procrastinate and wait until the last second to do something is on you. Okay, so I've set it up so that you can follow the pace along. And like I said, German is not easy. It is not Spanish. There's a lot of grammar. Okay, so we've looked through here. That's the big thing. Nothing late, period. Thank you. All right, let's look at, what do we need? We saw the course, how it works. It's pretty straightforward. And of course, if you have questions, I'm here to help you. Email me, you can call me, my phone number is listed there. Yeah, and let's go. So we've seen how the course works. Anything else? I don't think so. Let's figure out how to buy the book. Okay, you go here. You can't see it, but I'll show you. Okay, you go to see this here. It's so tiny. I know it's hard for you to see, but it says Vista Higher Learning. So type vistahigherlearning.com. Okay, Vista, this word, higherlearning.com. And VHL Central, that's where your homework is. So if you can go directly by typing vhlcentral.com, or you can click this link. Then go to the student store and be careful. Do I need to say that again? Be careful. Don't go in here and try to buy the book without listening to me first. Like I said, I am elderly and I know what I'm doing on buying this. There are a million ways to buy this, the materials. Each one is wrong except for one. And let me just go back a bit. Why are they wrong? Because you can buy a book without access to the online materials. You could buy online materials without a textbook. You could buy a used code that's already been used, so you can't use it again. You could get fraudulent codes. You could spend a lot more if you try to buy pieces individually. So the very easiest way, please listen to me, type the name of your school here. If it's Eastern Florida, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Eastern Florida State College. Some of you who are listening to this will be at another college. I'll show you that too. So it doesn't matter here for this one. Then you gotta log in. It's easy to. I have an account, but you just need to make an account. Mine had one. So get the German book. Okay, here it is. How much is it? 150. Okay, this is what you need. If you want a printed book, don't buy it here unless you really, really, really want it, because it's loose leaf. I'd rather you have a hardcover book, and they're super, super cheap. I'll show you how to get that in a minute. But you cannot buy a book without this. If you do that, you'll have no online access, and we're in an online course. Okay, so it's 12 months. You get it. It's good for 12 months. So it's good for German 1, German 2, and if you were to take German 3, and it doesn't matter what school either. You can go to another school and still use this book. So $150 is actually pretty good price for a year. This one, don't get that. Get this one. Everything online. All right, and you add it to the cart and you buy it. And let's say you're not at this school and you're at the other one. State College of Florida is my other one. State. Just do the same thing. State College of Florida. Okay. I don't know how this is. Anyway, here. And look for German. There it is. Click it. It's probably the same price, right? Yeah, 150. Look, it's more. I don't know why, but anyway, don't buy it that way. Your other option. So I want to make sure some of you have to use financial aid, and I don't know if it'll let you buy through here. The nice thing about buying direct from the publisher is A, it's cheaper, and B, it comes in your code comes immediately in the email. I have been round and round with bookstores at both of these colleges, and some are good, some are not. Sometimes they do a crazy thing, like you buy it online, and then they want to ship it to you, and that's absolutely crazy. Just to email you the code. So it could take, especially at the beginning of the semester, they're all backed up with all these book orders, blah, 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 and it takes them 3 weeks or a month or God knows, I don't know, a year to mail you a code that you can get instantly from VHL Direct. If you have to use a bookstore, let me just show you one. Let's go to Eastern Florida's bookstore. I don't know, right? Eastern Florida. Just that one. Oh, we'll look at both. Why not? And then you want to look here. You go bookstore, okay? And here it is, bookstore. And then you try to find your book. Goodness, I still can't find it. All right, view the bookstore FAQ, book buybacks, buyback process. But where is the here it is, find course materials page. All right, so already it's more difficult. Pick German. It won't even let us. Isn't that crazy? Because it doesn't want to. But you would pick your course here, and I'm not sure how much it's going to cost. We'll try. It's more. I can just tell you that. It's not letting us click summer or fall yet. Or does it want me to complete info below for one or more courses and recommended course materials? Nah. So yeah, it's not letting me. So let's try State College of Florida. Florida bookstore. That's what I'm typing. State College of Florida bookstore. It really doesn't matter which school you're at because it's the same materials. College of Florida. I have never heard of that. Okay. College of Florida View. See, I can't even find it here. Oh, there it is. All right, let's look at that one. Find course materials. Let's see if that will let us here. All right, you don't need to just shop by course. All right, select campus. Doesn't really matter. It's Bradenton. It's the big one. Select term. Fall. They're already ready. Okay. And then I'll sing you a song while we wait. I don't know. You're gonna hear something from the Carpenters. That calling occupants of interplanetary space. I don't know anything by Madonna anymore. Let's see. All right, let's see. Still doesn't want to do it. Start over. Why are you not doing this for me? Okay, select campus. Bradenton. Good one. Maybe not Ray. Let's just try summer. It doesn't matter. It's the same materials each year. Actually, come on. Well, you see my dilemma why I don't want you to buy it from the bookstore, because we're sitting here, I don't know how long, and it hasn't done anything. It hasn't done the spring or fall, nothing, right? Oh, goodness. So, yeah. So there's why I don't like to use... Look, it's come up. It took forever. Select a department. You go to German, somewhere, the G, right? Because they didn't offer any in the summer, so we got to go to the fall. All right, try the fall. And it's going to be another few minutes here. Um, yeah, fall, and is that German? E, F. Ah, there it is. Whatever do you need? 1120. So I see that L means lab, but you don't worry about that at all, okay? Because I put all the stuff in one course. Why would we need two? One. So pick the 1120, and there's only one. It's me. And then find the materials. If you're at Eastern Florida, there's on campus courses. So make sure you choose the one that I'm teaching. Altanero. That's the name. All right, let's look here. And we wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Yeah, okay. Come on. I should sing a German song, shouldn't I? Es gibt kein Bier auf Hawaii. That means there's no beer in Hawaii. But in fact, there is beer in Hawaii. So while we wait for this, we talk about a couple other things. If you need help, there is no tutoring at either school except for me. So just let me know that you need help and I'd be happy to. I really, really, really discourage you from using a neighbor or a friend or anything because they think of it this way. If you are the friend and someone is learning English, would you be able to tell someone what a direct object pronoun is? Could you give them the list of them? Could you describe the subjunctive or a gerund? Probably not. And your friend probably can't either. So let me help you, or maybe I can help you find a tutor. But it's so important that they use our book. I get a lot of students who ask me, what else can I study? I'm like, well, just the book, because that's what we're learning. If you get another book or you try Duolingo, it used to be, what was that other one? Rosetta Stone. And supposedly that students used to think that was a miracle. Oh, can I just use Rosetta Stone? Yeah, good luck if you want to repeat some phrases and not actually learn German. That's fine. It doesn't have anything to do with our course, but in any case, use our book. And if you need help, I am available. And now we see nothing. Oh, I was just about to give up. And there it is. So this one, this LL is more expensive. I'll show you both anyway. So see, this was the $150 one. And they're charging you $47.25 more. For what? Nothing. And they're going to probably delay sending you the... Anyway. And then this one, it has a loose leaf. That's the one we saw earlier. What was it, like 200 at one school and 220 at another? Now it's even more, right? Crazy expensive at the bookstore. And the other thing I just don't like, and it's up to you if you want to, I just don't like wasting money like that. You can get it for $150, get it for $150. But anyway, just these two ways, please. Either from your school's bookstore or direct from the publisher. Okay? And the way I said, don't type the name of the book. Yes, this is the book. Don't type, let me get back there, VistaHigherLearning.com. And I'm going to show you why. You can go to Student Store, right? And you can put in the name of the book, Sag mal. Okay? And they have the 3rd edition. And then you got to... Okay, now what are you going to buy here? I don't know. 318, 240, 270. 3 different ways. Okay, and then here's 2 more. And look, it's even more than what our link did. Okay, this is not for you. This is if you had already purchased a code and maybe it expired, or you had the previous edition of the book from a previous class. They'll upgrade it, maybe. But anyway, you see, it's more expensive. And it's also difficult to figure out what all you need from here. And it's not packaged correctly for our class. So please, please enter the name of your school up here. Important. In German, wichtig. Ja, also gut. All right, so that covers buying the book. What else? And the VHL, and then your... should we go back and look at the... That's the bookstore. You want to go back and look at the course again? You want me to log in? Cray. Yeah, here I am. All right, let's log in and take a look. All right, and we looked at... this is my junk here. Where is it? It's under Canvas. Okay. Okay. Oh, because I'm in student view. Leave the student view. I don't have a dashboard here. Courses will do that. Maybe. Did it? Yeah. So anyway, you go. We've seen this. The discussion boards. Look, they're not that hard. They're all, even in German too, in English. And this is my way of giving you easy credit because I know German is difficult. All you have to do is does your city or town have an Oktoberfest? Write me 5 well thought out sentences that you've considered this, and then reply to one student with 3 good sentences. Not, oh, hi. No, do something nice. Add to the discussion. This is one of the few things that the college is on me about. You'd think they'd be interested in the content of the course, but no, they're interested in this, and I think it's because it's in English and they can check it. So they're going to check it. And that's why we need these to look good. And on top of that, this is graded, it counts, and it's super simple. I also give sometimes more than 100% on these if you do a good job. So this is the way that if you're just, golly, German's so hard, here, do these, do them, and don't not do them. If you don't do them, you're going to get a 0, and I don't want that. So anyway, there's that. The discussion boards. Orientation quiz, blah, blah. And that's about it. If you have questions or you need help or anything else, by all means, let me know. It's my pleasure to help you. I don't think there's anything else. Willkommen nochmal und viel Spaß.